So should you replace, renovate, or renew something on your property? Folks, there is always something where you don't know where to start or you don't know where to stop, but that is the biggest question that we get on every listing that we go to or every home that we are going to market and sell on the market. Let's talk about what we should do, whether we should renew it, whether we should renovate it, or whether we should just get rid of it all and start all over. Folks, one of the biggest questions, like for example, I remember when I had walked into kind of my wardrobe, and I remember looking at one of the suits that I had purchased it was a custom suit that was made for me, and I absolutely loved the suit. But guess what? I had come into the office and my assistant said, man, it's starting to get a little wore, on one of the cuffs here. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I looked at it and then I started seeing, like, I could see it. And every time I saw that suit, I could see the little bit of wear. But guess what? Then I saw another part that had a little bit of wear. And then I saw another part that had a little bit more. And folks, one of the things that I'll tell you is that every once in a while, when you start looking at whether it be your wardrobe, looking at parts of your house, looking at your car, there's always something that comes up. I typed in, when is it time to replace my carpet, right? I wanted to see kind of what the AI would kick out. And it basically said, look, if it's over 10 years old, you better think about it. If it's stained, if it's faded in color, I have my notes here. If it's matted, if it's worn out, if the age is there, if there's padding issues, hey, and if there's allergies in it, you may consider getting rid of it. And these are things that we run into, whether again, with the clothes we wear, the cars we drive, or the homes we live in. But the fact is every property we go to, they ask these questions about the lighting, about the carpet, about the physical condition of the property. And I will tell you, this is what we're asking. Is the condition and showability of this property and the way that we currently have it presentable? And that is the biggest question that we always have to ask. Is this a presentable property? And what we're asking ourselves is essentially, is it attractive? Is it acceptable? Is it prepared? And so here's the rule of thumb I want you to think about. Number one, the property needs to be in a condition and showability that's safe, meaning that property can be used for its best use in its current condition. If you have an oven that is not functioning, guess what? It's an issue. It's a safety item and it's a maintenance item because that item needs to be fixed and it needs to be up to market value. Number two is maintenance item. When we have something where, for example, I'm walking down a hallway and there is a hole in the wall, that is a maintenance item. It's a very easy fix. You don't have to replace an entire hallway, but we do just want to patch, cover, sand, and repaint that area. So again, it's back to market value. And then the third thing is it time to maintain that property and bring it to current market standards? So what is a market standard? A market standard, folks, is when you have a time frame of the market where there was trends, colors, feels, looks that were very acceptable and presentable and something that was attractive at the time. And over time, trends do change because now we're able to net retail value. Because had we not done those things, we've actually gotten wholesale. And so just consider the fact. So when we're asking our question of, do we replace it? Do we renovate it? Do we renew it? Go through the questions. Is this something that is going to look very well when people come and walk through this physical property? Is it going to be something that they're like, this makes sense? Is it something that's going to be acceptable to them? And if it is acceptable and they feel that it's an attractive, then it's a property that we can essentially maximize the value and minimize the amount of time that it'll be on the market. Because when it hits those criteria, where we've hit the price right, the condition and showability is there, and the marketing is showing all these features and benefits of your home that of what you've done, and maybe whether it be you brought it to market value or the changes you've made over time, you tend to attract more people into your home. You also get more showings, and with more showings, we tend to get more offers, which leads to multiple offers, and the multiple offers end up netting you absolutely the most money. So folks, as you're looking at your property, considering putting on the market, maximizing your value, do the things that are essentially going to make it attractive. Don't spend so much money. You're going to collaborate with us. We'll work with you and we'll tell you the things that are the biggest bang for your buck. But consider the fact that if you're looking at those items, you don't have to do a full kitchen remodel. But we may have to just do a couple little things in order to make it attractive or acceptable. Folks, looking forward to assisting you. Have any questions on what you should do, how you should do it, contractors that you need for the service, or just a free market evaluation, contact us today and we'd love to help you out. Looking forward to serving you, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks.